5 days ago, 5 men were marooned in Brandt Ridge. Their goal, to work together to create a new society, whilst battling against each other for the grand prize and the title of sole survivor. On day 1, the Anandawaga tribe began forming multiple alliances with every person on the chopping block. On day 2, Liam won the reward challenge and chose to take Jesse with him in order to strengthen their alliance. Jesse then became the middleman between the alliances of Liam and Graham and Jake and Matt, with the former targeting Matt and the latter targeting Liam. When Jake won immunity, Liam became highly nervous about Jesse's loyalty, but Jesse stuck with him and voted out Matt. On day 4, Jake was isolated with no allies, but when Graham won the reward and took Jesse, Liam made a deal with Jake to cover his bases in case Jesse and Graham turned on him. But after Jesse won the immunity challenge, the three stooges stuck together and voted out Jake. Now, only 3 remain. Jesse, the middleman who has shaped the entire game with his votes, Graham, who has sat back and made friendships on the jury, and Liam, whose bold moves and plans have carried his alliance to the end. Tonight, they have their final immunity challenge. 1 of them will be voted out and complete the jury. 2 of them will advance to the final tribal council. 1 will outlast all the rest and become sole survivor.
Guys, like I said, I did it. I'm in the final 3. It's kind of surreal because, and to be honest, as such a big Survivor fan coming into a game, even if it is a small, private Survivor game, it's still a big deal to make it this far. I am very proud of myself for breaking Jesse's allegiance to Matt and Jake, because I know it was there at the start of the game. I know it was there. And I'm very proud of myself for being able to do that. Now the only question is, can I win this final immunity? If I win, obviously I'm in the final 2. If Jesse wins, I'm in the final 2. I know I'm in the final 2 if Jesse wins. Or at least, he tells me I am, so I'm going to believe him because he's been very trustworthy thus far. To be honest, I might not want to win this final immunity, because there's only 2 votes it takes to win, 2 votes it takes to lose. If I'm in the final 2 with Jesse, Jake is probably going to vote for Jesse, and Matt is probably going to vote for Jesse. Okay? I think I can sway Matt. That's the thing, is I think I can sway Matt because I can tell him that Jesse betrayed him. I never made my word to Matt, Jesse did. And then I need to put someone else on the jury who's going to vote for me. If I blindside Jesse, he's not going to vote for me. He's going to vote for Graham, I think. But if I win immunity, I think I might vote out Jesse, but it comes down to what's going to be best for me at the time, and until I actually have immunity with me and I know I'm going to the end, I'm not going to think about that decision because it's too complicated right now. But I'm very glad to be here, and I'm going to hopefully be here all the way to the end.
Everything worked just as I planned, so now we're going to vote out Liam, and then it'll be me and Jesse, and then I hope I win.
This is it. This is the last challenge right now. I heard it's an endurance. So, if Liam drops out, I'll have to make a deal with the devil, and hope I can get him to drop out, and we'll vote Liam out. But if I can't do this, or Liam can, Graham wins it, then it's gonna be split vote, and we'll just see what happens. So, either way, I think I'm gonna be
Okay.
What day is it? What day is it?
It's day 6.
final immunity challenge is a test of pure will. You've come this far. All you must do is survive the chill. Alright, so probably gonna be poured in a bucket of ice.
Three Stooges, yay!
Curly!
Alright, congratulations, gentlemen. You have reached day 5. You are the final 3 of Survivor Brandt Ridge. This is the 3rd and final immunity challenge of the Survivor season. So good luck, everybody. You guys are all 3 going to be blindfolded, and you're going to have to balance against that tree over there. You don't go around the big tree this time, but you balance up against it. So good luck, everybody. I will take back the immunity idol. Jesse, thank you. All right. Good luck to all 3 of you. All right, survivors ready? 3, 2, 1. Go. Both feet on. Liam of the red team, Tokanawa Shishusha, has won the immunity idol. Congratulations, Liam. You're safe at tribal council. Here is your final immunity. Congratulations, buddy.
Woo! I can't believe it, but I'm going to the final 2. This may be one of the single greatest shocks, I think, in Survivor history, because I remember thinking Survivor's last challenge, the final 3 challenges, nearly always an endurance challenge, and that was partly in my decision making, because I was like, I'm going to lose to these guys. Graham and Jesse, I'm going to lose, because these guys have much more upper body strength, they're much bigger, they're much more in shape, but I managed to beat both of them, and I'm really proud of myself for doing that. The only problem now is I don't know how I'm going to be able to vote one of these guys out and still get their vote. If I vote, this is the toughest decision I've had to make. If I vote Jesse out, then Jesse's going to be furious with me. I'm almost certain he's going to vote for Graham. If I vote Graham out, Matt and Jake are probably most definitely going to vote for Jesse, so this is one of the toughest decisions, but it's a decision that has to be made.
Okay, so I hope Liam keeps his word so that we can vote Jesse out, making this quick so they can't talk about it.
Alright, I fell first in that challenge and that pissed me off so much. I was way too high in that tree, but now Liam has the idol, and now I'm just hoping he can stay true to his word and take me on. I'm happy. Steroids McGee is gone, so yeah, I'm happy that he flopped as soon as Liam said I want to make a deal, but now I just hope stay true to your word. Turn that fucking thing up.
So, Jesse. How do you feel your game has gone so far?
So far, this point in time in the game, I think I've played it. I think it's been playing pretty good. Right now, it doesn't matter what goes on, who's taken, who's left behind, because we've all played a clean game. So,
What is that? Wait, so it doesn't matter who wins?
well, right now it's just between me and him. So whoever he chooses.
So you don't care if you get voted out or not?
I mean, not really, because we got him, and we all made it this far.
Okay, so Graham, would you like to ask Jesse to sacrifice himself in order for you to get to the final two? Because Jesse doesn't care.
I mean, I'm not insane, so that's not gonna happen.
Okay. I'm asking if you.
Stereotype.
Jesse said he doesn't care whether he gets to the final or not.
Okay, vote yourself out, please.
No, we're not.
All right, Liam.
Yeah.
So you won immunity. How did you pull that off?
I have no freaking idea. These guys perhaps have their arms are bigger than my head, and you guys are stronger than me. Let's face it, you guys are stronger than me. Upper body strength. I was very much expecting to have to campaign for myself today to stay in the game, but luckily I
Are you
don't.
surprised that you've won several challenges this season?
I mean, this is the first time I won immunity, and it's kind of funny because this is the tribal council you'd want it the most, you know. So I'm glad that I saved my immunity victory for today, and now that I have the decision, the only problem now is how do I vote one of these guys out and expect them to vote for me over the other guy? Because if we're all great friends, then the person who's going to get voted, like the person who has immunity right now, is the one who's probably going to be the bad guy. So it's being able to balance the social and strategic game that's going to really determine who wins this season.
Without further ado, Liam, you're the only one who's going to vote today. I want you to go out and go vote.
This decision is really, really, really tough. Not because I don't want to hurt people's feelings, but because I need to figure out how I'm going to vote one of those guys out and get them to vote for me. So, with Matt and Jake on the jury, it's just...
Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted off must leave the survivor groups. The third person voted out of Survivor Brandt Ridge is Brandt. And you may return to camp.
It's good, dude.
It's
Final two.
just like the script is. You can't write anything bigger than that now.
We planned it from the start. And I think this is the best final two because I feel like had anyone else gone to the final two, they would have just like beat around everything, you know. Because we're the only ones who really did a lot this season to
Yeah.
ensure that people went home. We were always the masterminds. I had so much trouble trusting you. I thought I was gone at that first tribal council. I thought I was gone. I thought you were voting with them. I'm glad you didn't. So I felt like I owed you. I wasn't gonna betray you. It's all good. Stand behind. Bit of a shitty little thing, but no.
It works for everybody.
It's a big one. Alright. Congratulations, Final 2. You've made it to the top. Today go on your spiritual journey and remember those who did not. As you pass their torches, take some time to reflect. They played a part in getting you here without gaining your respect. Get a chance to get off the ground in the game, did he?
Nah.
What do you got to say?
Sorry for backstabbing you.
Hope he doesn't hold it against you. Well, I hope he does, but...
I kind of hope he does. The new Jeffrey.
Jeffrey fought too. Only he didn't get voted out first because he actually won a challenge. So he's kind of Jeffrey steroids.
He's still Jeffrey.
He's still the Jeffrey. And Brandt, good old steroids for you.
I gave him that name.
Yeah. Actually, I did. Thank you.
We all gave him that name.
No, I said.
Okay, you gave him that.
Yeah. Thanks. Graham, what can we say?
Strong.
Third member of the Three Stooges. And
Steroids.
he was always the third member, but
He was curling.
it was good to have him in the game. He
That
definitely
was.
helped us. If it wasn't for Grant, we wouldn't be here. So, thank you.
Welcome to the final tribal council. Graham here is already with us. Neither Jake nor Matt can be with us, as previously stated, but they have told me their answers. We're gonna vote for you two. All right. We'll let both of you have a brief final plea as to why you should win. So go ahead, Jesse. I'll let you start.
Alright. So, honestly, I think I should win for. Let me see. Well, I stuck with my promise. Stuck with my promise to you. Stuck with my promise to Liam. Sorry I couldn't bring you, because I had to bring him. I'd say I played this game pretty truthful between you two, not so much with Jake and Matt though, because they were annoying as fuck. But hey, yeah, you always have that one little person you just want to smush, or two. I feel that I probably played the game not as clean as Liam, but I still think I played a decent game. So that's why I think I should win.
All right, Liam.
Okay, well, I came into this game thinking I was gonna backstab, lie, cheat, steal, do whatever I had to do, and I never really had to do that, so I didn't. I didn't go out of my way to backstab people. I didn't make a deal with Matt and Jake knowing that I was gonna vote them out. The deals I made at the time, like the one I made with you on day one, and was to get myself to the next stage. And it was kind of, every deal I had was like a contract, you know? I was basically saying, I will take you past this tribal council, I'll take you past this tribal council. You know what I mean? And it was that kind of thing where I was just like, okay, we're going to use each other to get past this vote and make sure that we stay together. But once we got to that final three and I had the immunity, I had the pressure on, you know? So the fact that I did vote you out over Jesse was purely just to see who I could win against. I felt like if I voted Jesse out, that Jesse would be bitter, because I definitely gave him my word at the start in that reward. I gave him my word that I would take him all the way. I never really gave Graham that word until like the last couple of days, and even then it was very brief. So I felt like I had to stick true to the word that I gave at the beginning of the game. I didn't think I would ever play a clean game of Survivor. I feel like I pretty much have for the most part. If I don't win, I don't win. Life goes on, but if I do, yay, I win.
Jesse, how many challenges did you win?
One, and one that counted.
Liam, how many challenges?
I won 2 challenges. I won the first reward challenge and the last immunity challenge.
Jesse, do you feel like the fact that you didn't win as many challenges will hurt your chances? Because there is the outplay part of outplay.
With the outplay thing coming in, I honestly don't feel that it will hurt me because with that first challenge, me and him got this alliance going, and then as soon as I got one challenge, I saved him, and then when he got one challenge, he saved me. So I guess it can counterattack each other and basically put the outplay out of it.
And Jesse, do you feel like the fact that Liam might have played a cleaner game than you did, do you think that is going to severely hurt your chances? How much do you think that's going to help Liam?
It depends on how they vote. I honestly don't know how people are going to vote for this, but honestly, I don't know. I'm very undecided on that. But with him playing a cleaner game than I did, it probably could help him a lot.
Liam, how do you feel? How do you think that you played a cleaner game when you voted for the same people that Jesse did?
I never said I played a cleaner game, and that was the thing, is you said I played a cleaner game, and it was perceived that I played a cleaner game because I didn't make a deal with Matt and Jake. Knowing that I know he did, he'll admit to it. It's not a big deal. I don't think this game's about playing clean. If this game was about playing clean, Jesus would win every season. Okay? But he doesn't. You know, people like Boston Rob didn't win by playing clean. They won by playing survival.
Okay, so you're not saying you played a clean
I
game.
did not play a one of
Even though
clean
you
game.
used the phraseology that I didn't come into this thinking I would ever play a clean
Exactly,
game.
and that's the
You're
thing
saying
is
that
I didn't
you
play a
didn't
clean
think that,
game. I did not play a clean game, but I played a
Okay.
cleaner game than this guy. And I'm
Okay.
not saying that means I played a better game. I'm just saying it means I did play a cleaner game because he backstabbed 2 people, I backstabbed 1. That could end up coming back to really help me, or it could not really factor in because who knows, you know? I don't think this game's about playing clean, so that's why I never intended to do it.
Liam,
Yeah.
why did you vote me out?
The reason I voted you out is because I felt that you had done less to offend the 2 jury members, Matt and Jake. I felt like if I was in the final 2 against you, they would have been like, well, Liam was more of a manipulator, more of a mastermind, whereas Graham was very much a clean operator and he didn't ever do anything wrong. And I feel like if I'd taken you to the end, it was very up in the air, and I know he would have voted for you because I would have betrayed him, and it only takes 2 votes to lose. So if it was him and one of those 2, I wasn't willing to take the chance. I hope you understand.
Fair enough. All right, Graham, you go into a vote. Congratulations to both of you for making the final tribal council. Cannot read the votes yet. We'll have to find out later at the live season finale. I will now reveal the votes for who won Survivor Season 2, Brandt Ridge. First vote, Liam. The winner of Survivor Season 2, Brandt Ridge, Liam Neal.
Yeah!